Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? Well, let me tell you guys what's going on. So first, we had open house today. So had to go do that at school and had to handle that business. And it was fun. It was nice. It was all of the things. I'm excited for school to start, and I'm happy that my student is happy for school to start too. So that's awesome, right? Okay. We do have some bad news here in North Carolina, here in the Charlotte area. I have some sad news to share. The body of Alicia Watts was found out in Montgomery County, and it's really sad. I mean, gosh, it feels heavy on my heart. I feel really, really sad for that family. And, I hope that they have some peace now that she's been found. James Dunmore, the boyfriend, the dusty boyfriend with the felonies and the criminal background. Ladies, stop giving guys chances. I mean, this is obviously nothing of her fault because she didn't know. She liked the man and they'd been dating for a year and whatever. But you know what I mean? Sometimes we can't make a dollar out of 15 cents. You know what I'm saying? 35 cents just might not be enough. Okay. And I feel really, I don't know what happened to the lady in between July 16th and today, but I know it wasn't anything good. And I feel so sad for her family. I really, really do. But the good news is that they did locate her, and she'll be put back into warm the arms and love of her family and friends who have been not resting a minute trying to find her. So very sad. Um, I feel really, really bad for the family and that lady, and Alicia Watts, and it's just too many of these stories have been coming up where it's just unfortunate. So um yeah, it's sad. It's just one too many. I think we had Dr. Gwen, um and I don't have her last name, so please forgive me, but there was a physician, an OBGYN, a black woman who was taken out by her baby father during exchange, the custody exchange. I think she went and met him at a park, and he basically gunned her down. He lived in Virginia again. Unfortunately, criminal background, violent background, and I guess when they broke up, things weren't going his way, and he decided he wanted to take her out. Just too many of these stories. I'm sure we can just rattle off so many. This It seems like it's happening every single week. Um, just really have to be very careful who we let into our circles. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure. I really would be remiss if I did not let you guys know that. We've talked about it over on Real Talk Bougie. I know I've mentioned it over here. So I wanted to let you guys know this afternoon that the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department, Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department, Anson County, all of the counties involved, came together and gave that update. And yes, Gwendolyn Riddick, the medical doctor, OBGYN, serving her community, and now a child has somewhat even been orphaned in a way. Who is, how can you encourage a relationship with the father when the father took out the mom? So he's in the penitentiary, and mom, the family is had to plan a funeral, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So sad, very, very, very sad. Um, Ex cop who drove from Ohio to Cali to a bike where his about to be ex-wife was hanging out. Yeah. Unfortunately, there are some men who are holding on, but by a thread, and there's women too. So you know what I mean? Like, we can't leave us out. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out here holding on by a very, very thin piece of thread. I would just say this: if somebody makes you feel like you're having an outer body experience, and it's not a good thing, it's an outer body experience, and you are it's something like snapped, or it's something like blanking, or it makes you feel very angry, leave them alone. You know what I mean? If you feel like you're making them have, like, for whatever reason, there's nothing you can do right, and there's always something you're doing wrong, um pick up your face and go. You know what I mean? Because next time, you just don't know how people going to snap. And we joke about Jodi Arias, but Jodi Arias is a great example of a woman who lost it. And but yeah, I don't want to make this too heavy, because I did come to give some keys today, but I wanted to lift up Alicia Watts and her family and friends and this community here, who has been kind of looking and keeping their eyes open and being very vigilant for sis, and hoping that she would come home safely. I think people knew that this was not, like a Carly Russell situation. This wasn't a situation of someone just taking off. I think everybody, people knew that this was a serious situation, and Alicia was in danger. And it's just unfortunate that this was the outcome. So, you know, um, definitely I would encourage you to go and check out the full story, because, and then also the story of Dr. Gwen Riddick. So, yeah, she's been missing for maybe about 5 weeks now. I did just record like a short video, like 10 minutes. I'll post it over on Real Talk Bougie when we're done. I just didn't want to do a whole live about it, because I don't have enough to really fill up like a half hour to an hour. I just thought it was appropriate to just mention it to you guys, and I'll have some of the news stories that I put together over on Real Talk Bougie when we finish up over here. But I came to lift you guys' spirits, not take you guys down, but also provide some awareness. Okay. That, the life you save one day might be your own. So, um, I feel bad for sis. I really do, because I'm sure whatever happened, it was nothing good. And I just can't even imagine what that moment feels like when you realize that you are looking into the eyes of somebody who means you absolutely no good. And it's like it confirmed, certified. I just can't even imagine for sis. I feel very, very bad for her. But anyway, let's take a turn and get into do a couple couple reactions. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. I did. Um, aside from coming home and hearing this horrible news, that kind of took me, you know, in a different direction, but that's okay. So yeah, let's get into it. I did hear about Tierra and we are going to go over there. So before anyone feels like they have to mention it, I appreciate that. Someone notified me like, girl, 7 o'clock this morning, I was watching her video. I guess the live from last night because old Messy Jasmine shared it. And look, I guess Jasmine was doing her job as a friend because Tierra needs some money and I don't know. I don't know if she collected anything or not. I don't know what that woman's community is like. I have no idea. But I keep reminding myself, yeah, it's Vita. It's Vita. So I'm not saying that this is a skit, but we'll get into it. We're going to get into it and we're going to talk about it. Okay. Um, let me find where I'm at. Okay. Let's Jasmine, girl. Jasmine is getting her car worked on and shopping. I'm wondering why Chris can't do anything. Is it because he works 50, 11 jobs or he just doesn't look at the upkeep of your car that you drive his son around in? Like, I'm just confused at why. Um, but, Jasmine is home. So why not? She's home. She does not have a traditional job. Let me say it like that because, she will fight tooth and nail to say she's working, but clearly your job is not sustaining you. But she's responsible for the upkeep of her car. So let's get at it. So fire. So is this like the second day of school now? The kids already look exhausted. I don't understand what's going on here with these ridiculous sandwiches.
Ava, you're gonna eat pizza at school, but this is for snack time.
So she's packing snacks. Like the kids are literally getting half a clementine, about 8 grapes. They're sharing bags of chips. And what else does she give them? Gummies, just a bunch of sugar. Why not make a half a sandwich? What happened to peanut butter and jelly? I know I asked this yesterday. What is peanut butter and jelly like old school now? Nobody wants peanut butter and jelly anymore. It's like, damn, what did peanut butter and jelly do? I thought it was always peanut butter jelly time. Apparently not, though, at Jasmine's house. It is not peanut butter jelly time. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, that's better. I just don't know how she gets away. Well, I'm not saying gets away, but look, let me say it like this. Like, I don't get it. What is going on with these shoes over here? Whose shoes are those? Are those Jasmine shoes? Or are those, what's her name shoes? Kaylin's shoes. Whose big old shoes are those? The school year just started. Whose shoes are those? She has all those shoes lined up by the door. And look at this. What in the hell? This is what, like, Jasmine, are those new shoes that look like old shoes? I don't get it. Didn't Kaylin get like 4 new pairs of sneakers? Those would have been in the trash. Those look like yard shoes. I don't know if those are her shoes or not, but considering that the young lady just got 4 new pairs of shoes, I'm not going to feel bad about saying, why are those shoes even still out? Those would not be shoes to wear to school. Are you guys seeing these? Hey, Southside, what's going on? Them Jasmine's. Oh, those are Jasmine shoes. They need to be thrown away.
Wait, take them over to the top.
She said they're having pizza at school. Oh, okay. So not peanut butter and jelly, but you know what I mean. A ham sandwich, turkey sandwich, something. something, right? So the equivalent to peanut butter and jelly, almond butter, does that maybe some kids are all allergic to nuts. I don't know, but what happened to look, I don't know. Hot lunches I thought were in thermoses. Hey EXO, hello. Bonnets begging bonnets begging bullcrap. Okay. I don't know what's going on. It's always something these days, I tell you. Aiden is looking just like his dad, okay? How are you showing them walking out of school, walking out the door, but then you still have the lunch boxes? What is going on here? Do you see how she slowed that down? Look at her. This is ridiculous. Okay, so she made some sandwiches. Is this a different day? She said they were going to have pizza. So she
All
was
right, you
making them
guys,
all
ready?
snack boxes. So she basically, Jasmine threw some extra footage in there. She said at the beginning of the video, because Ava was complaining, asking for something, and she says, "You're going to have pizza at school. This is just for snacks." Then you see the kids leaving. Then she's back to making sandwiches again, or back to making lunches again. So it's clearly out of sequence. Something's up.
Has a dentist appointment, so we are at the dentist office. I am about to get him out. Y'all, I had to bring my coffee this morning. But yeah, about to get out the
Thank
car
you.
and head in. Let's go.
Hey, Walk by Faith.
This way, legend. Legend. Oh,
Why didn't they just name him Legend instead of Legendary? I mean, it just doesn't even make any sense. They don't even call him Legendary. Why don't they just call it Legend Bowser, but Legendary with an I? Huh.
come on, go.
They
Go.
got him walking around with a squishy. That lady got 5 kids and a fugazi baby daddy and
To the
begs
bug.
for
You did
cash apps
good,
all the
baby.
time. That lady is pretending to be something she's not.
You got
That lady got
exit. You
5
got your
kids
first
and made dry
exit.
sandwiches.
Y'all, he was scared, but he did it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Come on.
That lady has to do maintenance on her own car. That lady got a man who got 5011 jobs and still doesn't make enough money. That lady got the easiest job on the internet with 5 kids and a fugazi man and still begging for money.
All right, guys. We're currently in Walmart. I'm getting my
That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, and walking through Walmart.
AC recharged because I think it might need a recharge. So getting that done, and it's
We're gonna go look at it. I saw the video, sis. I saw it. Let me get there. I can't just drop the whole reaction all at once. We got to get to it, hun.
going to take like 15
Daddy
minutes. So
gone.
take long. So
That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, and they all gone. Okay. That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, 5011 grandmothers, and got a whole registry up.
walking around looking for some stuff, looking around. I'm trying to keep him occupied. They didn't have any baskets.
That lady's baby daddy pays $600 in child support and got 3 kids that don't live in the house. And she's begging for money.
Over there. So hopefully I can find one walking around. I'm looking at the bathroom sets. Something about changing out the bathroom, the guest bathroom color. Looking at this one.
I'm so sick and tired. Every time a peach short comes up, I'm telling you, I'm gonna run that in the ground. I hope I run it into the ground. She hears about it and stops doing it. I'm so sick of here. That lady got 7 kids and divorcing her husband, and she's dropping off at the YMCA. At the YMCA. I was like, Peach, I don't know why they got you started. I don't know who in the world got you started on this, but somehow, some way, that lady got 7 kids and she's divorcing her husband. And I was walking through the mall and I saw my husband and he was shopping without us. Girl, he tried to pretend like he didn't even know who we were. See, that's why I'm divorcing him. I helped him be a content creator and he didn't even pay for the kids' shoes.
I had that one over there. I'm gonna get this one right
I was
here.
like, Peach, if you don't shut up. That lady got a whole man living in the house and still got to clean out her car. That lady throwing out her drug screen paperwork into the public trash cans. That lady thinks she got a stalker. That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, and throwing away paperwork in a used grocery store bag over there by the Circle K. Where the phone number over there. Oh, someone's truck back there talking about. Okay. Girl, throwing away personal information. That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, and got a hoarder situation underneath her chairs. That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, a dirty car, and does not need to be wearing leggings. Oh my God, that okay. They need that at our car wash. Ooh, shit. Jazz, you got a bloody toe? That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, 2 small leggings, wearing Quiss's shoes, and look like she got blood on her big toe. What's going on? What is wrong with Jasmine's toe, y'all? Is that old nail polish or did she stub her toe? What's going on there, guys? What does that look like? That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, and a bloody toe. Peach annoying scroll past her shorts. Oh my God. Wait a second. Oh Jesus. Okay. Uh girl. That lady got a bloody toe. That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, a rental house, 5 CPS cases, girl, 4 car seats, 3 daughters, 2 sons, and one big lame boyfriend named Quiz. Nothing about Jazz is feminine. Okay. She said that she had them babies out of her vagina. That's what she said. That's what she told us. Hi
Y'all, it
guys,
is
this
so
video is
hot,
short.
but I just vacuumed out my car. Vacuumed out. All I gotta do is wipe off like the interior, but I had to do that, y'all. It was just a mess in here. So,
Girl, I don't know what the internet. It's like, look, I've been going all the can this not take an hour? My God. Okay. That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, 1 rental property, 1 bloody toe, an angry landlord, and no video content. What's really going on? and a bloody toe. Ah, five children whining, two baby daddies, and one bloody toe. One rental property, not enough money, and a problem YouTube channel. And reactors stay in your ass. I just made that up. Okay. Girl, I'm gonna have to remember that one for Christmas time. And one bloody toe. Small
The
leggings
guest
and a
bathroom
big.
color.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
it's
Back at Walmart. I don't know what's going on. Girl. Good thing I watched Tierra's video in case it's going slow. One bloody toe. Girl. Hi guys. I just wanted to let you know my video is really short.
I just vacuumed out my car. Vacuumed out. All I gotta do is wipe off like the interior, but I had to do that, y'all. It was just a mess in here, so it looks a lot better because it was trash everywhere between my kids, me just opening stuff, throwing it back there to Legend. It's hot. I'm tired, but everything's clean now. Are you guys
You open stuff and just throw it to a baby. Okay, catch this tea, okay, guys? This is the part that we're really here for. And one bloody toe.
Because my phone just stopped working. I'm actually recording on the back camera, so it's really short
If it
because my phone.
if it gets out on the YouTube streets and someone buys her a camera, I swear to God, I need to know. Jasmine needs to earn her own camera. Jasmine needs to vlog on her phone, vlog with what you got until you can afford to pay for what you need.
Phone just stopped working. I'm actually recording on the back camera, so
Two
y'all,
broken cameras,
it's
one
just a
working
lot going on. There's
iPhone,
people
and
just
one
doing
bloody
everything they
toe.
can to try
And
and
a
dim
boy
my light,
named
stop my
Christopher.
bag, stop me even providing for my kids.
Okay, let me
It's
stop
just a lot
talking.
going on. There's people just doing everything they can.
Ooh,
So this video is really short because my phone just stopped working. I'm actually recording on the back camera, so y'all,
what'd she
it's
say?
just a
She's
lot going
recording on the
on. There's
Brack
people just
camera.
doing.
it's hot. I'm tired, but everything's clean now.
All right, guys. So this video is really short because my phone just stopped working. I'm actually recording on the back camera, so y'all,
On the Brack camera? On the broken camera? Is that what she said? I don't understand, guys.
um, it's just a lot going on. There's people just doing everything they can to try and dim my light, stop my bag, stop me even providing for my kids. And you know what's sad is that a lot of you guys are like, just quit YouTube and go get a 9 to 5. You need to do this, you do that. Why is it that's the first thing that come out of a lot of you guys' mouth instead of saying, "You're right, Jasmine. This is not right. They should not be harassing you like this."
They're not saying that you're not right. They're just trying to give you a solution. They're trying to give you a solution to a situation where you seem unhappy. So it's not that you don't deserve to be where you're at, but if you are so unhappy, most people will tell someone who comes home from work every day and complains about their job, sis, maybe you should get a new job because you don't like it. Or sis, they're not giving you a promotion or your check didn't come through, something happened. You might want to think about, girl, I heard so and so down there. Okay. You've been hearing about other platforms. You know, other people are making oodles and oodles of money other places, but you choose to be here. Okay. So I guess what they're not saying that you shouldn't be here. They're just saying if you don't like it, quit. If you can't make enough money, quit. That's what they're, or maybe do something else. Get a part-time job, you know? They're not saying that, but just like, so catch the tea though. She says, why should she move around because she's being bothered? But she feels like the people who are bothered about what she's doing, she's telling them to move around. How about nobody tells anybody to move around? I don't tell Jasmine to go get a job. I don't care. If she can't pay her bills, that's her business. She doesn't need me to tell her what she needs to do as far as how she needs to pay her bills. She got a whole man. She got 5 kids, two baby daddies, a bloody toe, a rental house, a landlord, a whole bunch of she got a mother, she got all these other people around her. She don't need me. And I don't need her to tell me what to do. And she really doesn't need the YouTube streets telling her, but she seems to think that it's okay. She seems to think it's not okay for people to offer her advice, but then she wants to give her advice. So you're concerned about people telling you to do something different, but then you're telling them to not even be at your channel. So what does that do? That gives you less views, dummy. Okay? That's going to mean less views, less watch time. Why would you tell people to stop watching you when what you're already making to struggle isn't making enough? Can you make it make sense?
Should not be harassing anybody like this, which is annoying. This is that sponsorships are my extra income. Like that's my extra money. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, so you're broke. You just put up a registry, but you're telling people that your sponsorships are your extra money. What about the people who are buying for her out of just their money? Everybody doesn't have extra money. So do you hear what she's saying? That's her extra, not just her extra money, that's her extra money. Does that sound broke to you? Does that sound like someone who needs a registry? I'm just saying. Does that sound like it? When you got extra money, when some people don't even have extra money, and it's not to be hating. It's just Jasmine, you tell on yourself because if you've got extra money, why do people need to help you with a registry? Can you make it make
with
sense?
that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and make a wish list. If anybody would like to
With that being said, I'm justified. Somebody has been filing customer complaints. I've got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, a rental house, a landlord, extra money, and I need people to buy my stuff because you're cutting into my extra money. Now all I just have is extra money on the channel that I can't seem to post on.
contribute to my wish list, it will be linked down below in the description. I'm just so tired of everyone trying to bring me down and doing everything to keep me from succeeding in what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be nothing but positive over here, posting the positive content.
You don't post positive content. What someone really needs to let her know is, sis, your content is not positive. It's struggle. It's struggle at best. It's a drag. You get on here and drag yourself every day. People don't have to drag you. Girl, you do a excellent job of dragging yourself. It's not a struggle, sis. It's a drag. You are a drag.
Content with my kids, my family, and a lot of people just don't want to see that. But if you don't want to
You splitting bags of Fritos and portioning out a clementine and counting out 10 grapes is not cute.
see it, you can always move around, watch somebody else, and something
So
like that.
she's telling us to move around, but she's mad because people are telling her to move around. Look at that. Look at the freeze frame.
Bring me down and doing everything to keep me from
I feel like she's trying to not laugh. It's like, girl, are you trying to hold back a laugh? I just, this woman got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, allegedly gets some child support, and then you want to sit up here and tell us
And my man, thank you to my man.
you want to tell us that you're grateful. I'm on the wrong one, girl. I thought I was on, and I'm grateful. Okay. You want to tell us that you're grateful. What man, what kind of a man, it starts with a P. What kind of a man has a woman sit and talk to people and beg for money? Jasmine, you got a whole man at the house that you say has 50, 11 jobs. You got 5 kids, you get free medical, those kids get free therapy. They got a father who was incarcerated. They may get state money. I don't know. You don't have that man pay child support allegedly. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Why are you asking these women who go to work and have their own kids to raise and pay for? She's not even saying, hey, if you like my content, go ahead and drop me a tip, buy me a cup of coffee, do whatever. My birthday's coming up. If you've enjoyed the content over here, I certainly would just, keep, girl, incentivize, whatever it is that people like to put out there that they would like to have a tip, right? Okay, do your job. Maybe people will tip you. Okay. That's number one. But number two, you are living in a house with a man. Some of these ladies haven't had a man in 10 years. There's women on this internet, and maybe they don't want one. Okay. But there's some women who do and haven't had one in their face in a decade. Okay. You guys sit up here and eat those big ass steaks. You guys sit up here, you got a freezer with food in it, and you are asking your audience, which I'm assuming is majority female, to take away from their household when you got a whole man allegedly residing in that house. How in the world do you think that you can part your, because we're going to get to Tierra in a second. How do you think that you're going to get over here and ask people for more when people don't owe you nothing? They're watching your channel. That's the check that you get. If you want a bigger check, why don't you get up off your behind and post more videos? Why don't you get up off your behind and post your brand deals? Why don't you get up off your behind and get that work done? But you don't do that. So you want people to supplement when you want to lay on the couch, be lazy, and sit around and put up videos like yesterday when Chris bought you home a bottle of wine. To me, it sounds like you get drunk, you get lazy, you get in your feelings, you start playing behind the scenes, you're running your mouth, you get your feelings hurt, and then you can't do your job. If you would stay in your lane, mind your business, leave behind the scenes, leave the people who want to be behind the scenes, leave them there. Stop being a busybody with your subscribers, so your subscribers know that you're about your business, and don't email me, don't tell me anything that's going on other than I enjoyed your video and whatever else that has to do with a video, and nothing to do. But because people know how heavily you are engaged in fuckery, that's why that check keeps coming up short.
Succeeding in what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be nothing but positive over here, posting but positive content with my kids, my family, and
She seems to think she's posting positive content. Your content is not positive just because it has minors in it. Just because you see minors with hair not combed, hair about to break off because it's so dry and brittle, hair that looked like it hasn't been washed, kids that are being ignored all day, you sitting on live stream for hours, you going back and forth about negativity, you telling us that your kids watch your channel. That is not positive content. You think it's positive. It's not positive at all.
a lot of people just don't want to see that. But if you don't want to see it, you can always move around, watch somebody else, and something like that. But
If you don't like YouTube, you can move around. If you don't like this sector, you can move. Didn't you tell Tierra that you were trying to leave the mommy sector alone, or try and move around from having black women follow you? You were trying to get over to the white mommy sector, if there is such a thing. I think it's all mom life is mom life. However it falls into your algorithm is just how it falls. But at the end of the day, sis, you can't make it. You can barely make it over here. And at the end of the day, mom life is mom life. So hashtag mom life, it really doesn't matter because you are a train wreck coming and going. Okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. It wasn't very long. Like I said, it's on my phone. I'm trying my hardest to get this camera. I'm gonna try and get everything that I need. Okay. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all in our next vlog.
Girl, there she goes. I'm trying to put just because you flash the kids doesn't make it positive content. Okay? That's not how it works, sis. Okay, is there a link for this? Oh, here we go. Girl, I just answered my own question. Okay. All right. This is not the first. We've seen these before. Okay. So Jasmine wants a microphone. Okay. Jasmine finally wants a chest of drawers. She wants a microphone. Oh, and she wants a Canon camera. She wants a $800. They told you at Canon that you could recycle your Canon camera. So she needed 11. So she look at this. Gift cards. She wants 11. She wants 11 $5 gift cards. That sounds crackheadish to me. Okay. She wants one Canon PowerShot G7X. Okay. She wants some bed linens for the kids. Okay. She needs two of those and one of those. Okay. Um a dresser and she wants a microphone. Is that everything? Okay. Is there some sort of that's everything. Okay. Oh, still needed. Let's see all of it. Okay. Is nothing was purchased? Okay. Well, I don't know why she needs 11 $5 gift cards. That makes no sense. So that's weird, but she always wants something but never gives it back. So she really expects someone to buy her an $800 camera. She's going to put it on a wish list and hope someone gets it for her. If someone buys her that camera, I really will be shocked. Okay. That lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, rental. She gets an AdSense check. She's got brand deals and a bloody toe and wants people to buy her comforter sets, dressers. She wants people to buy her a microphone rather than do your job and do it well and maybe have people tip you and buy it from your cash apps that you earn from doing a good job on the YouTube streets because somebody says, you know what, I like the fact she shows up the way she does. She's really doing a good job. Or your membership that you have that you don't put any content into, maybe that, okay? Instead of earning it, she wants people to just, oh, hey, here's a microphone for your job you don't do. Here's a new camera for the job that you complain about all the time. Jasmine's subscribers, if they really actually care about her and they're really 100% about that life of encouraging her to do something different than YouTube because it bothers her so much, will not buy her that camera. Okay. So I don't know if she gets a SSI check or not. She's never said that, but if she does, that lady got 5 kids, 2 baby daddies, AdSense, SSI, brand deals, a bloody toe, and a landlord. Okay. All right. Next. I watched this morning and I couldn't believe it. 2 hours ago, the live was taken down. Why? Because people are attacking me for my situation. Good thing I watched it already. Attacking me for my situation and claiming that I am lying about what's going on while begging. I'll be real. It took a lot for me to even ask for help. Tiara, the main thing, let's talk about it because I watched the whole thing. So let me refresh. Let me get a refresh on my memory. Um, okay, so she comes on live and I think she took it down because her husband or soon to be ex-husband was probably like, what in the whole what in the whole whatever, okay? What in the world are you doing pandering on the internet? What you got my daughters on the internet and nobody's hair's fixed, okay? She said it was wash day or whatever. Hold on a second, let me try to fix this. Um it's, is this going to be better? Okay. Maybe that'll do it. Okay, Tierra, it's Vita. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. So Tierra gets on. For those of you who did not see it, Tierra NTV, you know, she's a friend. She's a friend of Jasmine. She's been on Vita a few times. And she said she took the video down. I don't know if she did or not. Let's see. She said this 2 hours ago. She took the video down. Let me see. Was I watching this one too? Let's hold on. I watched this one this morning.
Because I'm trying to pick what I'm going to say because I
This is from the other day. She's been low key talking about her husband for a minute. I don't know what kind of unfinished office this is. I thought she had put together a little glam room in her house, but I don't know. Let me see what she was saying. She was talking about the situation. Apparently, what she's saying is her and her husband are splitting up, which we already knew this. During Vita in April, it came out that she was getting a divorce, right? And was it April or was it before then? It was the last time that they did Vita, right? Um, it was Tierra's getting a divorce. So she says that she has a temporary restraining order against her husband, and she's saying that she can't spend the night there. She's scared. So she's spending the night over at friends' houses, and I don't know if she's not working. Oh, is this the day she's sitting there eating and she said, is that her eating? She went and bought Chinese food.
I
don't have
try to
I don't have school supplies, but I just spent $40 on
live life
Chinese
stress
food.
free.
Hold on.
But oh my gosh, when I'm able to talk about my situation,
Okay.
when I'm able to talk, man.
So I don't know if she's not working,
When
but
I'm
she says
able
that
to
she's
talk.
staying with coworkers. She's staying with a bunch of different people, friends, whomever. She asked her
But
family
no,
for
laugh with
money.
me.
She asked her family for money. Nobody wants to give her money. Whomever in her
Want to know
family
something funny? I know I'm stressing. I've consumed 5 French fries, 5 Burger King French fries to be.
girl, she does a bad job at kind of pleading her case. Anyway, so she says that she doesn't have money, and so I'm not sure why she doesn't have money. I thought it did sound like she was still working, but maybe she's not working. But it does sound like she's low key having a little bit of a nervous breakdown. Her husband is trying to get full custody of the kids, and with erratic behavior on the internet and her inability to provide for them, she's making a very good case for him to be able to swoop in and do something like that. Now, I'm not going to give any opinion on it because I don't know her. I don't know what kind of parenting she really does. Her daughters seem like cute little girls, but that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the benchmark just because your kids are cute. That, we don't know who is the more stable of the parents, but apparently she's at the house. He's not. She's got a temporary restraining order. So the judge may have found some sort of reason. She says that he's trying to get the kids and she is cash poor. But in this video, she just spent $40 on Chinese food and was laughing because she said that she still didn't have school supplies yet. Okay. So sounds like sis needs to get her priorities straight. I don't know what she's doing. We're just going on the video. She could be lying. To your point, she could be lying. If that's what you're saying, she might not even be getting she might not even been getting a divorce. She said yesterday that she's in the middle of a divorce. She's got a temporary restraining order. And she's still in the house, but she won't sleep in the house because she said that she's scared. And if that's the truth, then good. Then good. That's a good plan to not sleep in the house if you don't feel safe. But I'm gonna say this, and you guys might say I'm wrong. If I have a friend and their husband is not stable, I'm sorry, but you can't come stay at my house. I may be able to be one of the friends who can contribute to you spending a night in a hotel, but it's not safe for me to have someone stay at my home. If I'm not your sister, mother, cousin, I don't know that I'm going to take that risk as a friend or coworker to have somebody who's got a temporary restraining order against their husband at my house with that man's kids, okay? Her and his kids, because some people do go crazy, and you wouldn't be staying at my house. I'll try and give you what I can. Um and see if I can help you get a night at a hotel or something like that. But at the end of the day, you couldn't stay at my house. I'm just going to be honest. You can't. No, I did not hear when she called into podcasting, but I did not. Did that happen today? Um, she's at the house while he's at work. Okay. Is he staying there still? They have a temporary restraining order, so he can't be staying there. I'm just going based off of what I heard when I watched the video earlier. So I didn't hear her calling in anywhere. Um, she explained her situation and received some nice advice. Okay, well, good for her. But I stand on, if I have a friend, because you will, like we were talking about earlier, um, if you have a domestic violence situation and homie is trying to get at you, he doesn't care where you're staying. And we know this for facts. We know that people will come to your mama's house, your cousin's house, your sister's house. They'll damn sure come to your friend's house. I can't endanger my family like that. There's no way. So, she really needs to make some decisions because it's not a safe situation. If sir is trying to get you, who's to say he is not going to get off work early? Just because you're sitting in the house and it's not dark, someone who comes in the dark can come in the light. The neighbors don't know what's going on unless your neighbors know, oh shit, there goes so and so. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knows. And I'm sorry. This happened a long time ago, but I used to work for a staffing agency. I was a branch manager of a staffing agency, and there was a woman who her friend, she left her husband, she went to stay at her friend's house, and sis and her friend are in heaven, okay? Sir came for her, friend got in the way, and homie turned himself in. Okay? If she's dealing with a dangerous situation, she needs to deal with the dangerous situation. And, at a certain point, family sometimes doesn't even want to get involved. When she said that her family isn't trying to give her any money, and they said that she's grown, she should be paying for things on her own. When she said that she lives in over a $600,000 home, if you can't afford to stay in your house, you need to put it on Airbnb, or you need to get it cleaned up. Airbnb, I mean, you have to even take it up a notch. And depending on where you live, Airbnb might not even be a viable option. But at the end of the day, you need to put it on Airbnb, put it up for rent, get yourself an apartment that can be paid for from the proceeds of renting out the house and whatever you can make between owning the house and if there's some proceeds on it. But if you can't afford to live in the house, you at least need to put the house up for rent and let someone else pay your mortgage, basically, while you find yourself an apartment that maybe is cheaper. I don't know. But coming on the internet for cash apps because you need a lawyer is, I don't even know what to say on that. Like, it's just what's funny to me is the fact that she is going through this situation. See, you got to be very careful who you associate with. When Olivia and Jasmine and Key Plus Three and Olivia, Jasmine, Key Plus Three, Tierra, and the other girl, the other one from damn Arkansas, or not Arkansas. What's her name? From Alabama. What's her name? Um, girl. I can't even think of her name, but the girl, the strange girl who just posts video and puts music over it. I can't think of her name. Not Jasmine. Fran, domestic violence is nothing to play with. We had 2 women here in H Town that was killed this week from domestic violence. I deal with it every day at work. Absolutely. It's absolutely nothing to play with. That's why you can't come stay at my house. And I'm just going to be honest. There's no way that if you have a dangerous husband, that I can give you safe harbor. I can take you to the battered woman shelter. I can take you to safe harbor. I can take you to a hotel, but in the interest of safety for everybody, where is the man going to look? He's going to look where he knows that you have friends, right? So it doesn't, if you're in danger at your house, your minivan parked in front of your friend's house isn't any safer. He can follow you. You know what I'm saying? You need someplace with security. And I'm not being like, that's dead serious. But coming on the internet for cash apps, and then you say, I don't know why all these people are here because I don't normally have this many people in my live. So you have a captive audience, you have people interested, you have people listening to your story, but then now you take the video down. It's like, do you want help or do you not want help? If you're going to put your story out here, you got to be ready for the good, the bad, and the ugly. You just need to keep an eye on that cash app to see if it was worth your time or not. Sometimes people need to understand putting it all out on the internet isn't going to always yield you the result that you want. Just because you come on the internet and start telling people that you're busted and broke and you don't have any money and now you got a damn restraining order against your husband and you're living in a $600,000 home and your cash poor sounds like not a whole lot of people's problem. And I'm not trying to be insensitive to sis, but what you have to understand is that everybody is not sitting where you are and everybody isn't going to shed a tear. Some people are going through the exact same thing. Some people are making beds, vacuuming people's houses. Some people are running door dashes. Some people are doing damn Instacart. What is stopping you from when she's sitting up there also? So I'm jumping all around because like I said, I watched the video, but so when the girls came in, if that was this video or the other video, she says all the kids are in school. She doesn't have to pay for daycare anymore. Kay slays it. Thank you. Why in the world are you not door dashing Uber? Maybe not Uber, but why are you not door dashing Uber Eats? Why are you not working a contract job? Aren't you a vet tech? Don't you have a vet tech certification? Like, why are you not trying to earn some money? Why are you not putting up videos? Why are you not, why are you just sitting here stuck and thinking that the solution is begging people for money? No, I don't think she's a veterinarian, sis. I think she's a veterinary technician. There's no way she's a vet tech. She's a veterinarian and she's asking people for cash apps. A veterinarian is, yeah, she would be making money. I think she's a vet tech. Yeah, she's a vet tech, sis. She's not a veterinarian. Yeah, she's a vet tech. She gives injections, medicine. She assists in the surgeries. She's basically the equivalent to like a medical assistant or maybe like a nurse in maybe a nurse in a doctor's office. I don't know. But she would be the equivalent of like a nurse to dogs and cats. But yeah, she's not a vet, like a real vet. They're making, they damn near make dentist money. Okay. Medical doctor money. So, Yeah. So in a dental office, she's like the hygienist. Oh, she's an assistant. So so she's not so she in the dentist office, she is the dental tech, right? Or what do they call that? The dental assistant versus the hygienist. The hygienist is a little bit more elevated than the dental assistant in the hierarchy of the things, right? But yeah, I like Tiara just fine. I think she's a sweet woman. I hate that she's going through this, but my if I were her sister, I would make sure that she needs to be somewhere where he does not know where you're at. Wherever you're at, the car doesn't need to be parked outside. The car needs to be in the garage. And she needs to, if you're going to be on the internet, be on the internet. If you're not going to be on the internet, don't be on the internet. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I feel like it's just stupid. You know what I mean? It comes off as very naive. And I would hate for something, if you really are in a bad situation with this man, you need to shut it down. Either you're going to do your content or don't. If you need money that bad, then you need to be making your spaghetti, your lasagna, however you're meal prepping. You said that you're on a budget. She should be putting together budget friendly meals. If you want to talk about what you are doing to keep yourself sane and safe while you are on the, basically on the run from your husband at night, maybe those are some things to talk about, some safe story times, general, this is what like, I don't know. That's just, it's better than you going live and begging people for money that aren't going to send you anything but $10 or $20. Even if someone sends you $100, that's $100. You've got a $600,000 mortgage. Even if you have like a 2.5% interest rate, sis, you're still, I don't know if she meant value or purchase price, but if it's even if it's a $400,000 mortgage, but the house is worth whatever, now would be a good time for home equity loan, but you don't have a job, so they probably won't give you one. Um, Now would possibly be a time to consider you and your husband selling the house. That would be an option. Um, I don't know what to tell you. You need a job. You need a job quick. Or you know what I mean? Like, you've got a monetized YouTube channel. The only reason why you're making pennies is because you don't post on it. You don't post enough for your CPM to go up high enough. That's basically the problem. Let me see. I tell you when she is a cookie to be she is kooky to be at the house. Look, to whomever said it before, she may not even be getting a divorce. We don't even know if what she's saying is true. Um, you're saying she lied when she called in. I think she took a page out of Peach's book of drama and is making a play for views, but she regrets the negative attention, so she's getting out. Well, the reason why she's getting negative attention is because she ran her mouth to Jasmine, and Jasmine posted it on her channel. And anything that Jasmine touches turns to shit quick. Okay, it goes from sugar to shit. Did you ever hear that expression? Okay. Why would she not sell some of her stuff for quick cash? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have anything to sell. Look at that room, girl. Look what's behind her. Does that look like anything you want to buy? You know what I mean? Like a $20 bookshelf? It's not like she's sitting there with like a full pack system, and even a pack system. I mean, packs, whatever. I don't know. But who said that she lied to Kel, shaking my head. That's sad. People think so highly of her, but she what did she lie about? So number one, how do you know she lied, and what did she lie about, and how do you know she lied? Can someone please tell me? Friend, domestic violence. Yeah, I reread that one already. Okay. She said that the house is under her husband's name only. Well, okay. She said the family doesn't believe he did anything wrong. It's her fault. Did she have an affair? She has to move because she's on the mortgage, not the deed. She has to move because she's on the mortgage, not the deed. She has to move because she's on the mortgage and not the deed. But she's still his wife, and the house was purchased during their marriage. She needs a lawyer. Like, look, I don't want to say she's stupid, she's naive. She's been married for a long time. This woman's been married over 10 years. That I do know. And for when they were building this house, because I remember when they were getting this house and all of the things, um, why are you on the mortgage? Why do you have financial responsibility but not like ownership? But at the end of the day, isn't Texas a community property state? It was purchased during the marriage. I mean, it she still has rights, even though she's not on the deed. That could be an oversight. She can fight that. That's not a problem. I don't see that as a big problem. It's a discrepancy at this point. But at the end of the day, um, however the house was purchased, at the signing table, checks, all of the things. Also, she's his wife. Um, if there's any assets in the marriage, there's 3 children, all of the things. I would just be very careful how I move. And moving back and forth to coworkers and friends' houses is bad news. I would not. That's not the way you have to. If you want to be stealth, you got to be stealth. Running to your friend's house that your husband probably knows is your friend from work, he's going to do the rounds if he's trying to find you. So, like, that just doesn't make any sense. Um, yeah. Like, "Oh, she's not home? I guess I'll come back tomorrow." I mean, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, the man's in the military. He knows if anything, they teach you how to think, right? She doesn't have any cash, sis. She has a house but no job, and I guess homie is not leaving her with any money. Um, okay, we're behind. Okay, okay, okay. Her husband is a veteran. Absolutely. Okay. If he is dangerous, well, he's a veteran. They don't, so he's not active duty, so they're not going to worry about that. She has you all fooled. Who does she have fooled? She don't have me fooled. I just watched the video, sis. I'm not saying girl praise and hallelujah, and I certainly haven't sent the cash app. She don't have look, I don't know who she has fooled, but it's definitely I don't know if she has anyone in this chat fooled. She might have them people out. She might have some people fooled. Um, let's see. I tell you when she is okay, Kookie. Okay. Did somebody get tell me who how she lied? She said she took $75,000 out of her savings, a camel, okay, and said she still have money in her savings. So why are you asking for money? Because Jazz told her to panhandle. Okay, see, that's why I was like, girl, let me handle my business. Okay. She said she refused to give up the house. Her name is on the deed. Okay. She doesn't have to give up the house. Girl, we're gonna just watch this play out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you saw the deed? You went online, sis. You went over there to the to the county where she lives. Hey, Shirley. Nothing aesthetically attractive, decor wise. It's very it's giving back room of a office building somewhere. Everyone should keep a separate bank account for protection. Absolutely. Not even just every woman. Let's just be fair. Everyone needs. It's not even just fu money. If you want to buy your wife something, if there's a man out here listening right now, you want to buy your wife something off the grid, or you're dreaming of buying that Camaro, or you're saving for whatever, that jet ski, that motorcycle, the whatever. Everybody should have their own stash. We all work very hard. Okay. I'm sure any of you in this chat right now, you have a husband, a spouse that you love. Are you going to be mad because they've got $50 that they put away every week, or $100 or $200 off to their own by the, you know what I mean, like off to the side. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that it means anything against you. Doesn't mean that that's their get up and go money. That just means that they have a little bit of stash. Everyone should have a stash. Your teenager should have a stash. Everybody should have some money that if they want to do something, they can get up and damn do it without asking, right? Everybody should save. Kiera and Desmond. Okay. Key plus three said she was going through someone similar. She said in the chat, people are going to think we're copying because we're going through a similar situation. I don't know if that was this live that I'm parked on right now or the one today, because I think right after the first one ended, it rolled right into this one. Because I started hearing another live and I was like, what's going on? I was like, oh, okay, the other one ended and it went right into this one. Okay. I'm trying to see where she said what she lied about. What she said and how was it uncovered? Because the YouTube streets doesn't let anything get by. We're just reacting to what's being presented. Yeah, nobody's girl. I'm not the girl. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, whether this is real or not, I'm gonna say this: you are sitting in an asset. And if you need to go and get a personal loan just on your face alone, then you need to try to do that. Sitting around in a house that is not doing you any good, it's not making dollars, it's not making sense, you don't have a job, you're just sitting there waiting to be foreclosed on or waiting there for homie to come pull into the driveway to confront you about whatever. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, like what happened to why the reason why your man is so upset with you or you need to have a temporary restraining order. It just, I'm just wondering, what happened? Did he do something? Like what happened? I and I know she didn't tell everything, but she said that she put up a video 5 years ago and it was the closest depiction to what actually is really going on, but then she says it's on private. That's why Jazz is bad for business. Jazz gave her bad advice, and then for Jazz to share it, she had to know. Dr. A says she's lying, period. Walk by faith, not by sight. You work with domestic violence victims. What do you say? What is your spidey sense telling you about what's going on? Not what needs to go on or what you know what I mean? What's your gut check say? Anybody, I mean, my gut check says I'm just watching the video. You know what I mean? Fran, word on the street is that she had an affair. How did I know? She had an affair and he found out about it. Well, that's the number one reason why men get pissed. Fran, I think she lied about not having a boyfriend. When she said she was getting a divorce and she was on her way to New York, do you guys remember that around the time Vita happened? And she was on her way, I think maybe it was Christmas time, so maybe it was Vlogmas or whatever it was one of those months where vloggers are vlogging, right? And I remember her saying something about she's getting a divorce, and let me say it like New Jersey, she's getting a divorce and she was going to New York. Right, Erica? You see. Yeah. I'm behind on one screen and I'm seeing you guys popping up on this other one. I forgot, like, oh yeah, turn to the left and you can see everything current. Um if you're separated because you two are going through hard times, but you go and get yourself a boyfriend, men are done with you. Men, I know it's a double standard, but at the end of the day, men can pretty much do, I don't want to say they can do whatever they want, but we are more apt to be able to look beyond a transgression of your spouse. Not everybody, because I know I can't, but some people are. And a man and his wife, the mother of his children, and you're out here whoring around, sloring around, you're not happy, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. There's something in the marriage. He's going to be pissed at you and he might not want you back. I mean, once you sleep around, that's it. It is a double standard, but at the end of the day, have the same standard. If you know you could forgive your man, but he's not going to forgive you, then both of you also just write, in the sand that that's just not something that's going to be acceptable, period. Right. So, but if someone knows that you are a pushover you will be, right? So if Tiara was looking for options outside of her marriage with somebody else, that's definitely a way for someone to be finished with you and to make sure that um he's not giving you money, he's not interested in paying the house note, and all of those things. So peanut butter is not allowed in schools. I got you, Cake Pop. Okay. I'm just saying what happened to peanut butter and jelly. That's all I'm saying. Okay. It's not allowed in school. I'm sorry. I never sent peanut butter and jelly to school. I'm just wondering what happened to peanut butter and jelly. Is peanut butter and jelly just gone? She needs a vaginal steam. Uh-oh, Sarah. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Is that what she said? So yeah, if she's bad about it enough, if you are able, can I just say this? Don't be scared now. If you weren't scared to jump in the bed with somebody and get a boyfriend and you got a husband, girl, yeah, he's mad. He's not going to do it. He's mad because he loves you. Men who look, when the indifference happens, that's when they just don't care anymore, right? When they're mad, or when you know how they say when a bad relationship, right? As long as the lines of communication are still open, there's still some care there, right? When the lines of communication it's done, you can't even talk anymore. He won't talk to you. He won't look at you like Gerard and Olivia. Gerard's done. It's over, right? And not that it was not over. What I mean is when people don't fuck with you anymore, it's done. They don't even like you're dead to me kind of thing, right? So if she's feeling scared, she had to get a temporary restraining order because the man is angry with her. If she had an affair, if that's what the case is, I feel like, well, I'd be pissed too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. That's all her problem. We're just watching. So you guys, that's what you guys are telling me. Sounds like another Kiara and Desmond saga. Did Kiara cheat on Desmond? I think Desmond cheated on her, right? Yeah. It's like if you're gonna tell the story, sis, tell the story. Let me see what she says in this because I feel like some of this was there was some.
Sooner rather than later. Only because again, I had to cut my hours at work. Because of the kids' school schedule. Again, I'm a single mama, so I'm making half of what I make. I'm making half
So
of what
this
I
video is from
made.
8 days ago. The
So I'm
video
gonna
from
have to
last night is
supplement my
gone.
income by doing my content. And you're doing a lot, girl. Um, so obviously I'll be shooting out, spilling out some more content.
Desmond cheated. Yes.
I did.
Oh, let me pull the chat up.
I just got off the phone with Lachey. I literally just hung up with Lachey and I said, I'm gonna go live because I was talking to her and I was about to cry on the phone with her about my situation. And she was like, so let's have a transparent moment. It is what it is, y'all. Y'all my family at this point. Because in this
Somebody's getting fired. Let's see. Whew. Did she just take it down? Girl. Let's see. Okay. Girl, let me hit the refresh.
Mm.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to pick what I'm going to say, because I can't speak on certain things for legal reasons. I'm happy with my decision. I had to do this for me. I had to do this for my children.
So let me just stop right there. If she wasn't happy in her marriage, it's easy. She has a temporary restraining order. It's easy to think all of a sudden domestic violence, domestic abuse. If the man's mad at her because she decided to walk away and he's pissed and he has some angry things to say, um, that's not necessarily like he's an abuser. If your man is pissed because you stepped out, I mean, as long as he's not putting his hands on you or getting physical, people do have the right to own an angry emotion. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing everything I need to be doing as a spouse and my spouse cuts out on me, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Trust and believe. Okay. That's not there's nothing cute about that. Okay. Especially when you're sitting and doing everything you're supposed to be doing and you're handling business, you're respecting your home, doing all the things, and someone decides to cut out. If that's the case, yeah, I'm gonna be real fucking pissed. Okay.
Does a bomb freaking job as being a mom and not allow it to show. Because there's been times where I'm just like, yo, I can't do this. I can't do this. Who sat up here and told me to have all these babies? They didn't ask to be here, but they're watching me. They see what kind of person I am. I don't want them to look at me.
When she went to New York, I think she went by herself and he had the kids over Christmas. My impression, because I wasn't even watching it and studying it all that close or anything, my impression was that she was going to hook up somewhere with someone. It was giving I have a date, I have a dick appointment or something. I'm not saying I said she had a temporary restraining order. I didn't hear her say he was an abuser, but she did say she was scared. But let me tell you something. You go and give up your husband's putty cat somewhere else, you might want to be scared. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean for a man to come after you and hurt you bodily or anything like that. But you should have the respect should run that deep that there should be a little bit of fear in that notion. You shouldn't think that that's the right thing to do being in a marriage where his body is yours and your body is his, and you're going and giving it up to Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. That's not cute. Just like he doesn't need to be giving it up to, all of the females, right? But is she saying she was bored in her marriage? She was like saying, I can't do this. Who told you to have all these kids? It sounds like she's going through it,
and think that I failed them, So I'm not hungry. Oh my God. I still got a full bowl. Who gonna eat all this? Who about to eat all that? Yeah. That's what's the goings on in other news.
Sometimes people want to get married really young, and there's a whole lot of living left to do.
What you telling for? Hold on. Because you be telling everybody business.
Well, no, I didn't say that. I'm saying there is a double standard. That's true. But what I'm going to say is this. Um, if there's a woman out here whose man can cheat on you and you decide to take them back, sis, that's your business. But I promise you, everybody is not in that position. If cheating is not an option and men are you know what I mean? Like it's not a double option. It's not a double standard in the sense that don't be a pushover. If and don't not have a job. Don't not have your own money. A lot of women stay in bad marriages because they don't have any fucking options. If you sit around and become a damn doormat, become out of date, and your man's cheating on you, and you no longer have any decent skills, you're not marketable, you don't have any means of making money, you might be fucked up. Okay? Let's just be real here. There's a lot of people out here who are banking on a whole entire future with someone that is not banking on the same future with you. They are exercising any and all of their options out here. So you have to remember that, you know what? You might need to keep that nursing degree current. You might want to go finish that bachelor's degree. You might want to keep that part time job. You might want to know how to have a Mary Kay business. You might want to know how to make money. You might want to have some interests and options that are of a revenue generating, um that are revenue generating outside of the home. Because in the event that someone decides to exercise some options that don't include you, you're not going to be feeling like, well, I guess I'm going to have to suck it up because there's nothing else that I can do. What am I going to do? I don't have a job. I don't know what to do. I guess we're just going to have to work this out. Let's go to counseling. Meanwhile, on the inside that you feel like, I don't want to be here anymore. You know what I mean? There's no double standard other than the double standard that someone allows themselves to be in. If someone does you wrong, leave. If you're not happy in your marriage, don't stay. If you paint yourself into a corner where you don't have the ability to take care of yourself anymore and you're staying in a marriage, let's be real. If you're staying and you're being done wrong, you got to suck it up that you're there because that's what you want to do. You may not want to be there, but it's financial and it's transactional at that moment, right? So in order to not have double standards, don't put yourself in a position where you don't have the ability to pick your face up and feel good about your situation. If someone has you feeling bad and feel like you have been, like when Wendy Williams, I guess Calvin Hunter, when he was cheating, it was okay until he brought a baby home. When he brought a baby home, she was like, I'm done. That was the one thing I asked you not to do, was bring me home a baby. He brought home a baby and sis was done. Sis ended up losing her mind because, she got other issues and all these other things going on, but that was the non-negotiable. We don't know what Wendy was doing. Wendy could have had a boyfriend too. We don't even know. You know what I'm saying? As quiet as it's kept, they say Steve Harvey has been having an affair with his personal chef, and damn Marjorie been fooling around. And allegedly there's been discussion that they're even in the process of maybe even getting a divorce. Who knows? But the double standard comes in when someone feels like they don't have any options. The reason, I don't know, next time a woman tells you that her husband has cheated on you, like ask Olivia. Gerard cheated on Olivia how many times? She sits around and complains all about it and feels like such a victim. Why did you stay? You didn't stay because you loved him. You stayed because you didn't have a job. You got a job. You started doing YouTube. She said she started doing YouTube because she needed money to be able to get away and to be able to leave him. And then you did that. And then you did what? He came and followed you and then you married him, right? Some people don't know how to get out of their own way. So I almost don't even believe in the double standard that it's okay for men to cheat and it's not okay for women to not cheat. Men will stick with their decision. If a man says, you give up my putty cat, I'm done, you're dead to me, they mean it, and they mean it. Olivia sat up there, did what she did with Maurice. He was done. He was done. Gerard was with this, that one, and the third, and she kept taking him back and running that mouth, taking him back and running that mouth, taking him back and running that mouth. Okay. Did anyone else see an ad? You probably, I mean, my channel, yeah, we run ads. What, during a lot? You're not used to seeing ads during live streams? You will see ads. If you don't have premium, you will see ads around here. They definitely run. Sis got to make her coins some type of way. This one, this lady on the screen, that lady got 3 kids and is getting a divorce and ain't got no coins, okay? Cuz she's not running ads during her live stream. I don't know about her, but this one does, okay? That's just what I think about the situation. That's if that's the situation with her. If she cheated on her husband, girl, good luck with that, okay? If that man never cheated on you and he's giving you the business now because you did him dirty, oh, you know what I mean? Oh well. I don't know why she has a temporary restraining order. She says she has one. I don't know if she has one or not, but if you did him dirty, um I mean, that's what she got to deal with. Um,
Hold on. Now, if any of y'all come for my baby head,
I'm
because Blythe got real soft freaking hair, I did her ponytail. We did your ponytail today. And it looked like I ain't touched this girl head in a month. Somebody say something in the comment section. I'm just letting you know I'm coming for your mother, your father, your everything. Okay.
No, you're not, girl.
That's
Go and make $100. Okay. What you need to do is be worried about going and starting up a DoorDash account. That's what you need to worry about. The last thing, let me tell you something. You want to make some money on this internet? Have the kids show up without their hair fixed. Just keep doing that, like your friend Jasmine, and then you can make all the coins. Okay.
You can say hi. And she went to school. So yeah, she looked like she been fighting all her life.
I mean gum.
I'm trying. Am I finally at the point of no return? And yes, completely delusional, and so is my family. It's very hurtful, but I gotta do what's best for me and our kids. Hold on one second.
Was that like weeks ago?
Once upon a time, mom life. What are you talking about?
I mean, no.
Get out, Blythe.
Because we have kids and both my husband's
No, 'cause
parents
I
are
don't allow
deceased.
gum on
My
the
family is
carpet,
trying
so
to
that means
make
you need
me
to be
feel
chewing it where?
guilty for wanting to leave him.
Yes, ma'am.
Telling me I'm gonna kill him if I leave, knowing
Yes,
he's
the Sagittarius girl over there.
You
So like
gotta
I
look.
said, if somebody
Like I said, you got to draw a line in the sand, Fran, but I really may not be. Fran, he could be the great. I'm just saying in one scenario, we can't do 20 scenarios. Let's just say the scenario I put out, and let's just say the scenario you're saying he could be the crazy one. That's scenario number 2. Or yours can be scenario number 1. I don't care. Mine can be scenario 25. At the end of the day, we don't know the whole story. We know pieces to the puzzle. She could have cheated. She may not have cheated. She could have a temporary restraining order. She could be lying. She may be getting a divorce. She may not be getting a divorce. We really don't know. We're just going based on what we are putting together at this moment, right? My husband of 10 years this November. We've been having issues and I want out. My fam supporters you think my family supports my decision? No, you know what I mean? Of course they're not, because they may not know what you know. You know what I mean? Keep in mind your family's not in your marriage. You're in your marriage, you and your husband. And sis, if you're not happy, you got to do what you have to do. You know what I mean? I have 3 sisters and half of us are happily married and half of us are happily divorced. Okay. So I've got 2 sisters that are divorced and happy, and me and my other sister are both in our marriages. My sister got married in 2009. So she's 14 years in, and I'll be 10 years in. My 2 other sisters didn't even make it. Did one of them make it? Yeah, one of them made it over 10 years. But well, yeah, maybe a little over 10 years, but she's got 2 grown sons, and my other sister's happily divorced too. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you this, as a sister, who was grown at the time that my sisters told me. One of my sisters didn't tell me having a divorce, that she was getting a divorce until, girl, I just want to let you know we got divorced. Like, we're divorced. We just signed the papers. Like, you know, kind of like me, not going to say anything about anything until everything is done. You know what I mean? Like, I move inside. I'm silencio. Okay. All right. My other sister, girl, that thing was going on for 2 years. Okay. Um, Me, I'm not, if somebody says they're not happy, I'm going to trust what you tell me. And if you are not happy, I love whoever the person is that I love and care about. I'm going to trust that you know you better than I know you, even if I'm close to you. And if you say that's your decision, I respect your decision. I'm never going to, I don't have to be in that relationship. I would never tell somebody to not do. You want to marry someone, marry them. If you want to divorce somebody, you divorce them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to tell I'm not going to tell someone to stay in something. You know what I mean? And I personally, this is what I would tell you as not your sister, cousin, mom, auntie, just your friend through the internet that we don't know each other very well, but know each other. Okay. I would say you got to do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to sit around and 10 years from now you look in the mirror and see someone that you don't even recognize because you're living a life unfulfilled and unhappy, right? Things last for a reason or a season, and if the season is over, the season is over. So if your family doesn't support you in your decision, you just need to do what you got to do to be able to move on successfully, and get do what you got to do. If you have gainful employment, you can take care of yourself, or your husband is going to support you in the sense that he's going to financially help with things. Girl, I'm not gonna, like, your family. People want people like a state of normal, and some people aren't. Some people might not want to give up on brother-in-law. They may love him just as much as they love you, and it's a loss for everybody. If my family's the type of family, I mean, we're not going to shun somebody, but this is me. I'm the type of person, if it's over for sis, it's over for me. So, yeah, we'll still be cool and stuff cuz that's the kid's dad or whatever. Um but it's not going to be like brother-in-law, little sis anymore. You know what I mean? I'm a very loyal person. If my sister's not talking to you anymore, I'm not talking to you anymore. If you need to reach out to me for you got a question, but you don't have to wish me Merry Christmas anymore. You know what I'm saying? If it's over for her, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, that's how my family kind of is. If you're dead to them, you're dead to me. Okay? We don't really like try to keep the people from the past into the future. So if my sister's ex-husband, girl, we don't know him anymore. We do not know him. Okay? So I'm saying that to say this: your family may really like your husband, you know, and they will feel some type of way. Same LOL. My sister divorced once and they're going through a second divorce. Other sister and brother happily married, baby sister single and kid free. You know what I'm saying? So um, you know, just do what you know is right, and your family will have all the respect for you. This is what I would say also to all of you ladies out here: don't poll your whole family to make your decision. When you want your family, I know you want, like, don't take this personal, because you know what I'm saying, like, this is a blanket thing, right? Don't expect Do not ask everyone in your family to get the courage to do what you know you need to do. You don't have to poll everybody and get like, okay, I got 20 yeses and I think I'm going to do it, right? You have to get in that bed. You have to sleep. You have to make the lunches. You know what I mean? You. And if you don't feel good about what's going on in your household, you have to make your own decision. Don't let anyone else make your decision. You pray about it. You meditate on it. you think of the future. If you're still thinking of a future and it has him in it, then think some more. Okay. And if you're already thinking of a future that does not include him and you have a smile on your face, I mean, just pray one more time and make sure that you're making the right decision. You know what I mean? I think marriage is it's serious. Marriage is very serious. For those of you who think it's not, it really is. It you two become one. And I don't take that lightly. Some you give up my stuff to somebody else, oh, I'm gonna have a problem because I'm very much that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very much protective over what is for my husband. You know what I'm saying? I would never. So you just have to be, just think long and hard. But don't ask like, I mean, you don't have to ask 25 people to get to the same answer. You know what I mean? You got to know that you know that you know that you know. And just do it out of love. You know what I mean? Because everyone deserves to be dealt with in love. And I would say, let's just say Tiara, if she doesn't love this man anymore, if the love is, I don't love you anymore and I'm going to let you go because I love me and I can't pretend anymore and you deserve to have someone who really wants to be here for you, it's done. You know what I mean? And as mad as somebody might be to hear that, the love is I don't love you, and because I love you as a person and I respect you as the father of my kid or kidsa, I'm going to let you go because you deserve to have somebody who can actually do that for you. You know what I mean? That is love, even though it might not sound like it, but that is love. Okay. Telling someone the truth and not dragging them along just because they want to still have a name or still have access to your paycheck and all of those things. That's why it's very important to be your own person, and being your own person is being able to make your own money and be able to stand on your 10 toes, okay, and 2 feet and all of those things, right? That's important. Tierra might just be one of these young ladies who is suffering from getting married a little bit too early and maybe just not, just being lost, just be lost in the sauce of being a mom and maybe not having the career that she wanted. And maybe they're just transactional with it. Who knows? I wish her the best. And I hope that her husband is not a bad dude. She seems like a very petite woman. And I would hate for some big, burly, mean guy to be making her feel some type of way. So I hope that it is not a domestic violence situation. I hope that that is not the case. Maybe she just has a restraining order just because he's pissed. Um, because maybe he still wants to be there and she just doesn't. Who knows? I don't know. There's probably 50 different scenarios to this relationship, and hopefully she is not in like imminent danger. It's just I'm trying to stay out his way. You know what I mean? Because I fucked up or I'm mad at him or whatever the case might be. I just hope that she's not in real physical danger. And sis, you're welcome to message me. Absolutely. Um okay. All right, I guess let's listen to a little bit more and then I'm gonna let y'all go because I mean, girl, who needs
Somebody
a
come for my
video?
baby head. Somebody come for my baby hair if y'all want to. I do her hair every morning. And when I pick her up after I get off of work, I look at her like, who was you scrapping with today? Did you win? Because it
Use
looked like you
braided
lost.
pomade.
Every day.
Use more water, use more oil, and use some braid pomade or use edge control. I bet you Tiara doesn't have edge control.
Go sit down at the table, my love. You and these frozen slippers. Are you eating? Hey, you have gum too? No. Coco.
She has cute names for her kids. That's what I'm gonna
What's
say.
blue? Hey, come here. What did you eat? Did you have candy? No. Let me see your mouth. Why it look blue? Lick your tongue out. What you eat? What you eat that was colorful? Something blue. Obviously something blue because her tongue is blue. Coco, get out my what you eat, man?
I'm see.
Same for Coco.
Huh?
Can you say hi?
Hi, you.
Ain't no hi, dude. Get out. Go play for real. I'm about to get off and about to get y'all to bed for bed.
Okay, let's advance. Ooh, I'm like, which? It's making me think like, which internet am I on?
Because
Okay.
I'm trying to. Because I'm trying to pick what I'm going to say because I can't speak on certain things for legal reasons. I'm happy with my decision. I had to do this for me. I had to do this for my children. Even though it is a huge separation, nothing like peace of mind. Is a huge separation. Huge. But because of certain events, I had to make this decision.
Yeah, walk by faith, not by sight. You can't pick me up and put me down like an old shoe. I mean, there is something called self-esteem. And on top of that, you left the marriage. Like if he left the marriage and then now he wants his wife back, okay, well, I thank you and I appreciate that, but that chapter is over. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I think we had like a little bit of a power surge. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm here. We had some sort of I saw lights blinking outside and then I'm like, what is going on? And then we have two internet in the house. So we have Google Fiber and we have another local provider. So apparently one of them went out and so all I had to do so we didn't lose power, but um yeah, so I'm back. Can you hear me? Woohoo. Okay, let me put a one. Let's see. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. Hey Nina. Okay, good. You guys can. Oh, that's me putting the one. Let's see. Y'all hear me? Let me see. I think you guys. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, I mean, we got kind of into a little deep conversation. Look, at the end of the day, look, Tiara, we wish you the best. At the end of the day, it's a serious topic, but a lot of topics are serious out here on the YouTube streets. And the bottom line is, if you're gonna start coming out here begging for money, sis, you better watch out. Okay. You better watch out because that comment section is going to be coming for your neck. You better be serious coming out here asking for some money. Okay. These people do not play with their cash quickly. You understand? So you want to come out here to the court of public opinion asking for the folk money, you got to understand that people don't need to separate with their money that quickly. So it like period. So you're going to ask people for their money, people going to ask you questions. You don't like the questions, don't ask people for money, right? Um I always say love don't live here anymore. It's just a fricassee. We ain't paying up your bills, okay? You live in a $600,000 home. Get a mediator. Forget about a lawyer. Get a mediator. It doesn't sound like you two can afford a battle. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to be honest. It does not sound like to me that you guys can afford bickering back and forth. You guys need to get real. You need to get real and you need to get a job and you need to figure out what you guys are doing with that house because it doesn't sound like you can afford to live in it. If you need to come on Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet and ask the good people who go to work every day or save their coins, and you need to come ask us for our money, sis, you might need to change your living arrangement and your cash flow. Okay. You need to figure this out because we can't help you. Some people send you $5, $10, $20, even if they spend you $100 and some school supplies. Sis, it's not cute. That's not cute at all. You're living in a neighborhood. That's just not cute. You need to live within your means. And if $600,000 sounds like you won't even be able to pay the taxes, sis, you better get out from wherever you are right now. Uh I've been working my way back to you, babe. That's her husband saying she doesn't want him. I don't know. Me personally, she never should have brought it up. She's ridiculous. If you want to bring up your marriage problems on YouTube, just understand and then you want Jasmine Dukes to run interference for you and do your promotion. She's bad for business, sis. Okay. She must not have seen our poll the other day. Jasmine is bad for business. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm sorry I didn't see you guys earlier today. I'm getting ready to put up a little video over on Real Talk Bougie for Alicia Watts. So if you didn't catch the news stories on that, it'll be over there. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope that you guys have a good evening. I'm gonna go because the lights were flickering, and before anything else happens, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go so we can shut this down. And you guys have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to, if you're in the bushes, like this video, please. Make sure that you subscribe so next time I go live and you want to jump in the chat, you can do so. And make sure if I said something or you thought of something or you got some tea, go ahead and drop it down into the comments or send me a note on Instagram, or my email address is right here. Okay, and then tomorrow we'll get over there to Camel Toe Estates. What is it? Camel Toe Realty Group, Camel Toe Estates, all of the things. Okay, we'll get into that. I did not watch that video yet, so I'm going to watch it just so I'm familiar with what the subject matter is, so we can get into it. Okay, guys, have a good evening. Okay, I thank you so much. Take care. let's see what we're gonna go out on for a little dreary night like it is tonight. It was raining bad.